Okay, got this one done now. Some more blending and radiusing up underneath in there. See how equal it is up under there. Knocked off the radius, widen the sides out here a little bit so they're more even. Got this all done up through here. I'm going to grab the phone, somebody wants me in the middle of the night again. Alright, interruptions. Okay, anyway, from the top view you can see how the port just looks like the bottom of a bowl. No sharp edges or corners like this one over here does. So you can see how it's all round through here, sized. And like I said, it goes straight down, nice and even all the way through everything. We did what we could do on the radiuses on the back side here, but you can see they're pretty smooth and even. We still kept some of the short side up in here. Like I said, once it started turning, there's no reason to keep it past turning. So once, we got rid of that flat spot there, that's why I cut the whole other side of the port away. So it's all radiused on this side. So that makes the port more of a top end port than a low end port, because you're making it bigger. So the cross section through here is pretty huge. You can put your hand in here with no problem at all. You got lots of room. So we got bigger valve in here too, so it makes it flow better. This is only going to go on a 103, but this would work really good if you're on a 113 or a 117 or something like that. So pull this back a little bit. So anyway, you get the idea. A lot of hand detail work. That's probably a couple hours of work just on that one port. Now the trick is to make the other port look the same. So let's see if we can get a side-by-side comparison here. Grab this other head right here. So, kind of a before and after. See the difference? See how much you can see through the port? See this one here? Big difference on the overall size of the port and the shape of the flow from that angle. Now obviously from this side, see the junk valve out of here. Let's see if I can put this where you can kind of see it a little bit. So that's how this one here looks, and this is how this one looks. So you can see the basic shape of the port is about the same, but it's just everything's a little bit bigger and a little bit shorter, or straighter, I mean. So here's the valve, exhaust valve. See the clearances we got. The clearance we got here. See how this one goes through the whole port, all the way down to the guide, no problem. This one here goes down and stops right here because it jams up in the port. So that's all the metal we cut up through the rest of this area. So yeah, that gives you an idea of the differences in the ports, so between ported and unported. So you can do all the stuff yourself, but you can't do the valve work, but you can do the porting. So you got to take it slow and easy, and keep an idea of what you're doing. You can make up a little template, basically like the valve head would be here, so you can keep the port relatively sized evenly as you go through. It's just a quick something to use. So anyway, it gives you a pretty good idea. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other intake port right now because I just got done doing this one. So the biggest problem I have when I go from one head to the next is I cut this one out so fast I tend to make it bigger than this one, so I have to slow down and be careful. But anyway, I'm going to work on this intake and then I'll move over to the exhaust later. So I'll have to finish that in another day. I'll work on this for a little bit tonight and then I'll quit.